Growing up on fruit farms in Mason and Oceana counties, Earl Peterson learned the value of hard work with his father Leroy. At age 7, he ran his first fruit stand. But in the 1960s, with the price of cherries at rock bottom, he went off to school and got a degree in education, returning to Oceana County to teach.
As the story goes, I was teaching in a rural school, and kind of out of the window of the schoolroom, I could see a farm that was for sale. And this is in Elbridge Township. And my wife and I talked about it, and we ended up buying our first farm kind of kitty-cornered from the school. Part of that was we both grew up working 12 months a year, and the idea of not having something to do in the summer, we thought, well, we can farm in the summer. So that's how we really started in the farming business, with a farm kind of kitty-cornered from the school.
In 1980, Earl left education to farm full-time. In 1984, he and his wife Linda began processing their own fruit. Soon neighbors began to ask them to take theirs as well, and in 1987 they built their first processing facility. Today they process cherries, blueberries, apples, and peaches. Safe, high-quality fruits and juices shipped from Peterson Farms family of companies are the goal of each area of the operation. One is Oceana County Freezer. The ultra-modern computerized storage and distribution center is set up with a polybagging system for frozen fruit. Another is Oceana Fabrication, home to true craftsmen, manufacturing stainless steel lines of equipment to their exact specifications and needs in a timely fashion, which are utilized throughout their facility. There's Peterson Farms Fresh, a state-of-the-art processing facility focusing on fresh-cut apples, producing 45 million pounds annually under both private and the Peterson Farms label. And there's Oceana Technologies. The on-site facility specializes in microbiological testing services, conducting several hundred tests each week. From product to the floor and walls, everything is analyzed in great detail.
The reason we started it in 1997 was that we wanted to really guarantee the food safety of what we produce. And by having that company in-house, we can get results back very quickly. So it does operate 7 days a week, so we can get most of our results back either in 24 or 40 or 44 or 48 hours. So we know it's kind of like a detective agency. What they do there is they detect. And if you see anything start to get a little bit out of perfect, then we're going to go back and investigate and say, what do we have to do to make everything just exactly perfect?
Keeping the lines of communication open with employees is of utmost importance to Peterson Farms. They publish a campus newsletter each month called The STEM. It highlights accomplishments and future plans, and done so both in English and in Spanish. And in the August 2012 edition, it outlined the principles of the Peterson Trail, which stands for teamwork, respect, accountability, innovation, and leadership. A set of core beliefs directly related to the success of their business, accomplished only through the efforts and support of all their employees.
Now, this is a family-owned and operated company, but we have an extremely large, talented group of managers and supervisors that work along in our system. Add the 500 or 600 extremely qualified, competent employees that we have, and at Peterson Farms and related companies, we produce very safe, high-quality fruits.
The next generation is in place with Peterson Farms. Son Aaron is president and CEO. Daughter Sarah is vice president of sales and marketing, and son Mark is vice president of operations.
A couple of key factors I think that have led to the success of Earl and Peterson Farms is one of the main keys is Earl's relationship with the growers. And growers know that they can pick up the phone and call Earl, they can stop by his office, they can talk to him about their concerns, challenges, or ideas that they may have for the industry. And honestly, I believe that Earl is more comfortable in a pair of jeans and in a room full of growers than he is in a room full of people in business suits.
Earl Peterson is a grower, and because he's a grower, he understands what growers are going through year in and year out. And by having that background, starting out on the production side and moving into the processing side, he has the ability to take that knowledge all the way into the marketplace. And so he's used that knowledge that he's developed over a long period of time to understand growers, then understand the processing facilities and what the customer needs are, and been able to tie that all together in a unique package to make Peterson Farms what it is today.
For his commitment to the growth of an industry and for their dedication to the success of their growers and customers, Earl Peterson and Peterson Farms is the recipient of the Michigan State Horticultural Society Distinguished Service Award for 2012.